What's going on, guys? Fortnite has taken over the entire gaming world, and it's so popular that it's even broken into the social scene. What I mean by this is pretty much everywhere you go, you can bring up Fortnite and a majority of the people around you will instantly be drawn into the conversation. With a game this popular, a competitive scene is inevitable, and a lot of people are considered to be at the top of the food chain. In today's video, we're going to be covering 3 strategies used by these pro players that even you can learn in Fortnite Battle Royale. Now, just a side note, if you can learn even just one of these things, then you'll be better than the average player. But if you can learn and master all 3, then you are truly a god among men. With that being said, let's get right into it. Now, starting off with something simple, we're talking about ghost peeking. You may or may not have heard about this, but it's actually quite a simple and effective strategy to master. Whenever you're in a tower of some sort or find yourself behind a wall, you have to expose part of your upper body in order to see what's happening in the distance. This can be a problem as it leaves you vulnerable to snipes or to somebody with dead eye accuracy. In order to get around this, if your wall is damaged, part of it will become transparent. Taking advantage of this, you can accurately pre-aim through the wall while being crouched, then stand up and your shot will be perfectly aligned. This actually becomes insane in the new aiming test mode recently introduced. Since you're not moving horizontally, your first shot will be 100% accurate, and on top of that, it only takes a fraction of a second for your shot to realign and have 100% accuracy once again. More likely than not, this would be changed in the second version of the aiming test mode, but it will still remain a great tactic in the current aiming system we know. Now, I already preached about this next thing in my Boogie Bomb video, but building is such a necessity in this game, and a lot of players don't utilize it to its full potential. It's so important that it's pretty much the entire skill gap. If you know how to build, then you can get out of most situations, but if you don't know how to, then you're probably not the best player. Sure, anyone can build a 1x1 cube and camp in it, but in order to be an amazing player, you have to know how to build in the middle of a gunfight. The reason this might be so hard for some players is you're not used to the quick button movement that's required no matter if you play on console or on PC, or some people just feel too much pressure knowing that someone is in their proximity. No matter what your problem might be, the only tip I could offer you is to simply keep practicing, and instead of running away and hiding, build those ramps and push your opponent. If you can master the art of building, then you can counter anything in the game guaranteed. Finally, the last strategy we're going to be covering is mastering every possible way to use a gun in the game. In Fortnite, there's not really any bad weapons, just that some are way easier to use than others. Anyone with thumbs can use a SCAR, RPG, or tactical shotgun, but it takes a keen eye and hundreds of hours of playtime to master less beloved weapons such as the magnums, SMGs, pistols, or anything else you find left on the floor of a looted building. For example, the magnum seems really unappealing because it's so hard to aim with, but if you can get that down, then you can quickly deal a lot of high damage. Now, what I meant earlier by every possible way to use a gun is using multiples of the same weapon. The most popular example of this is the double pump strategy. Regardless if you think it's broken or not, it's definitely effective. However, many people don't realize that you can implement the double strategy to guns other than the pump shotgun. For example, you can run double magnum, double scars, and even double RPGs. And on top of that, you can go further than doubling these weapons by tripling them or even quintupling them. Sure, that might be a little over the top, but it puts you in a situation that most players aren't used to, and if you can pull out a win like this, then you're definitely a top tier player. But that's gonna be today's Fortnite video, guys. I do hope you enjoyed it. I know this is a controversial topic, but who do you think is the best Fortnite player in the world? Lots of people get defensive with this question, so it should be interesting to read your responses in the comment section below. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like down below and subscribe for more Fortnite Battle Royale videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.